Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakwak Badash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the mighty Akim, YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I want to get into just about, controlling your anger. I realized something, because me personally, I just through the habit of constantly trying to, build familiarity with Yahawah Yahawashi, speak just as like an individual, I guess, if you want to call it that. But as trying to build familiarity with Yahawah Yahawashi, I just feel like, one thing that I like to do, I like to just try to talk to the Lord, try to ask the Lord for guidance in for certain things, like what's the best thing to do, like how to act in certain situations. How to act in certain situations and whatnot. And as a result of that, what I got is sometimes I just see the signs in me. I see the Lord judging me like immediately, like in the moment, in the heat of the moment, if not a few seconds after, if not like in a way where I know that the Lord is punishing me for such and such. Okay, like I'm actively getting punished for something that I know I did, where it involves like getting mad. I'm getting mad, and the tie-in is because it's like I know I'm doing something wrong, and I know I did something wrong. So as a result of that, like, that's the Lord that is going belt to ass and whatnot on me. All right, so that's why I'm like, okay, you know what? I see that. That's my fault. Salakia. I really need to work on my anger. And the thing about that is, Slakia. So number one, first things first, I want to get a few precepts. This is not going to be a long lesson. It's just going to be a quick, to the point lesson. It's about just two quick things I want to bring up. Okay. So the first thing is, why it's important to, why it's important to hold your anger. Okay, so Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth the spirit is Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth the spirit than he that taketh a city. Okay, so these are the things that we need to acknowledge, where yes, we get mad, like let's say somebody randomly comes up to you and punches you square in the face. All right, you are all in your right to defend yourself and whatever. Okay, but there are certain situations where like you just have to okay, you know what, even though I am clearly in the right and someone is wronging me, I have to take a step back. And the thing is that I'm not telling you to to never get mad. I'm not saying that, because there are times when, yes, you do need to get mad. There are times when, it's the right thing to get mad. But I'm talking about in general, especially when you're dealing with family members, like wicked family members and whatnot. That's something, because that's speaking from experience. All right, there are going to be times when your mother, father, brother, sister, whatever are going to, or kids are going to do something, and you just might lose it. You just might lose it, get mad, and want to fight someone. But no, that's not how you should be handling the situation. You just need to just take a step back, and examine the situation. No, Slakia, not examine the situation. Well, yes, examine the situation partially, but at the same time, you need to remember this. Let me get this. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So you have to just, this is the thing that you have to remember. The Lord sees all. Sees all. The Lord sees when you are getting mad. He sees you when you are, taking an ass whooping. The Lord sees when you're being, when you're suffering injustice. All right. So what does the scripture say about that? 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 14. But, and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. Okay. Now, finally, to end it off, what's it called? Proverbs chapter 20 verse 22. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. Okay, so basically, to accumulate them all, to put them all together, what helps me, and what I'm trying to do now, starting today, is what I'm trying to do is, when I'm in an argument, when someone's wronging me, or whatever is happening, what I am gonna try to do now is I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm just gonna say, okay, you know what? Okay, and then I think in my head, okay, because the thing is that it doesn't even matter who you're dealing with. All right, it could be another Israelite, it could be a heathen, it could be whatever. The fact of the matter is that it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. The Lord sees the person that's wronging you. The Lord knows how the Lord's going to handle them and judge them. Okay, so as a result of that, just like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna leave it all to the Lord. Leave it all for YAHAWASHI to judge and say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna whoop this person's ass for you because you trusted me. You had faith in me to to handle the wickedness. Okay, and that's another thing you have to remember. Okay, that it's not up to you to judge people yet. Okay, that's a big thing. It's not up to us to say, oh, this person did something to me, or this person did something to someone I care about. I'm going to go lay the hammer of justice or judgment on them. No, okay, you just have to say like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to wait for YAHAWASHI to handle it, and then, that's going to be it. So with that, just a quick reminder, just a quick lesson. I pray that this lesson was edifying. I pray that any brothers and sisters can, put this into practice. So basically, just like think when you're in the thing, and catching yourself is the I guess the hardest part. Okay, and as well as implementing it. Of course, it's all a hard process to do, but Yahawadah, you're able to implement it if it resonates with you. But basically, if you are in an argument, if you're in any type of predicament or situation, you're just like, okay, you know what? In your head, think, okay, yeah, YAHAWASHI, you see what this person is doing. You see that this person is clearly in the wrong. All right, I'm gonna leave it to you. I'm gonna let you handle it for me. All right, and I damn near would say that you will be very surprised at how the Lord will just make miracles happen for you for having so much faith. Okay, and it's that exact same faith. Hold on, I have to get it. Slakia, I know I'm going on and on, but I have to get this. All right. Matthew chapter 17 verse 20. And Yahawadah said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Okay, so having the Lord judge things for you, having the Lord get in the way and handle stuff for you, that's where the true beauty in having that rapport and familiarity with YAHAWASHI lies in, because you trust YAHAWASHI to handle your problems for you. Okay, like that's the major thing. That's a key thing. That's a main thing. Okay, that we need to implement into our daily life. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, Yahawadah, Hashem, Wakak, Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, above the ball, and Shalom.